am recording. Check, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, for recording purposes. If I can get your name, please, and your position.
It's Andrew Berthoff. I'm Chief Communications and Marketing Officer with SOCAN.
Let's do this. Coming out in 3, 2, 1. My friend, it is always great speaking with you because I know when I'm speaking with you, we're talking about not just one of the most important award events of the year, but really one of the most important organizations for Canadian music. And we're talking about the SOCAN Awards here at the Sheridan Centre in Toronto. How does it feel? Another one honoring Canadian talent.
Well, thanks very much, Rudy. It's always our greatest event of the year, the SOCAN Awards. This is our 30th anniversary. SOCAN, as you know, nearly 160,000 composers, songwriters, music publishers, and now visual artists are our members. So this is a night to celebrate music creation. And we really honor the songwriters, composers, music publishers tonight. For English Canada, we've got our Montreal Awards for our Francophone members coming up in September. But tonight's for English Canada and lots of great honorees.
Why was it important for SOCAN to exist? What does it do exactly? Like most of the public hears that word SOCAN, but they don't really understand what it does for the artist.
Well, it's pretty easy. We make sure that songwriters, composers, music publishers, the people who own the rights to the music, the intellectual property, they get royalties, and they get royalties through licenses. And we go out there, we administer the licenses, we collect them, we match them to the people whose music was played, and we make sure that as much as possible that the right people get paid the right royalties that they've really earned for their work. And it is work. Anyone who's worked in this industry on the composing, songwriting side, that's hard work, and they deserve to get paid.
I've had a lot of artists saying, hey, look, I haven't had gigs or whatever, but thank goodness for that SOCAN check coming in. Who are some of the people being honored tonight and why?
Well, tonight, I mentioned it's our 30th anniversary award. So what we did, we went out and determined who the biggest songwriter, who the most successful song is, and also the most successful composer. And so in the songwriter for his complete body of work is Chad Kroeger from Nickelback.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. It's truly great. People don't realize how big Nickelback is worldwide. Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen, the biggest song ever in SOCAN's history. And Jack Lenz on the composing side for audiovisual, for screen composing for film and television over the last 30 years.
That sounds like it's going to be an incredible night. But what is also incredible is the actual physical award that these folks get. You guys, when you created this a couple of years ago, you did it first. Explain what I'm talking about, please.
Well, it's we're really proud of it. We came up with the idea. It's sort of like, the obvious kind of hits you in the head suddenly. And we came up with this eureka moment, and what about a musical instrument for a music award? And we're the first. I think we're still the only major music industry award to be an actual musical instrument. And we always give it to one of our big achievement award winners, allow them to pick the notes, the 5 notes of the Sabian Crotales on the SOCAN. And this year, Carly Rae Jepsen picked notes from Call Me Maybe.
That is, you know what? I hope that she somehow plays it on YouTube or something so we can get a chance to hear this. It'll be cool. For folks who want to get involved with SOCAN, new, songwriters, composers, if they want to get involved, where do they go? Where do they get the info?
Well, if you're making music, make sure that your first step in your career is to join SOCAN. No matter if it's one song or you've got a whole, a repertoire of songs, want to make sure that you are registered with SOCAN so that we can start looking for your royalties to make sure that you get paid what you've earned. And, we hear it time and again that, one of our favorite questions to ask our members is, what did you do with your first SOCAN check? And that check might be $2.50, but they always remember what they did with their first SOCAN payment. And want to add also, it's the licensing side too that's so important. We work with businesses to make sure that if you're using music in a business setting, in public to make your business better, because music adds value to the bottom line. Sometimes it is the bottom line. I want to make sure that you're up to date with your SOCAN license. And it's a small payment every year, usually for background music, let's say, that makes a huge difference to make sure that the people whose music is being played, make sure those people get compensated for what they've done in their career.
Absolutely. So website, where do we go for this?
SOCAN.com. That's about it.
Have a great time tonight. Always a pleasure talking to you. Looking forward to talking again next year.
All right. Thanks, Rudy.